Hello again, YouTube. There is one thing, or a few things that I want to do before I forget completely about them. There are some, well, since I'm not really fond of the next dungeon that we're coming up to, Turtle Rock, I want to do some exploration so that way we can get some treasures before we make our preparations for Turtle Rock. And I believe, oh, the rock I spawned on top of, well, I believe that I've missed a few heart pieces of heart. So let's go look for them before I forget entirely about them. So I think I figured out a route to get here. Yep, I have. There we go. There's one piece of heart. Now, I can go warp to... There was actually a really obvious one that I should have gotten at the start. I am sorry for missing it so much. Not so much, but missing it so badly. So let's go get that one. Now, going along further to the Light World, Dark World warps, there is a very obvious warp at the start of the game. I think one of the maidens hinted toward this as well. This front gate of Hyrule Castle is now a warp to the Dark World. Okay, so on the pyramid here, I actually forgot about something here. Also note that the cracked wall's over here too. So let's go around exploring the pyramid, because see that over there? That's a piece of heart. And if you don't really try to explore the area, you're gonna miss that. So let's get that piece of heart as well. You also notice that cracked wall in the pyramid? Let's go try and break that right now. But I think it was 2 parts ago, I don't remember exactly. There was a guy NPC in the cave where the sanctuary used to be. This cave right here. And he told us that normal bombs, or that there's a cracked wall over there in the pyramid, but normal bombs can't break it. So how do you break it? Let's visit another friend that we had seen before in the Dark World real quick. And I believe he's selling the item that we need in order to break that. So switch to a magic hammer, pound these stakes in. And I think he starts selling it again after Turtle Rock, or before Turtle Rock, I forget. Does he have it in stock? Yes, he does. Okay. 100 rupees for 30 bombs. I also have a new super bomb in stock for only 100 rupees. Please buy it too, mister. This is the super bomb. Thank you very much. You can drop this bomb off anywhere. Press the A button. Please don't forget it. Now, note that he said you could drop it off anywhere by pressing the A button. And when you drop it off, it has a timer to explode, I believe. You don't want to drop it off too soon. See, you notice that timer 3, 2, yeah, I don't want that to explode. Now also note that jumping off a cliff also starts that timer. You don't want that either. Oof, it almost exploded on me. Anyway, so because of that, we can't use the Pegasus boots. So we have to walk all the way back over there. So let's make our way back. Let's go pound the stake in, and beat up these guys, and beat up that guy, get the rupees, and let's be on our way. Now, we have that, the guy said that this was a super bomb, and since our normal bombs couldn't break that wall, maybe the super bomb could. So that's what we're going to be trying. Let's go max out our hearts, so that way we can get our plasma beam, whatever you want to call it, sword lasers. And we're in front of this cracked wall in the pyramid, and let's tap the A button. Boom. Well, we've opened a hole in this cracked wall. Let's go take a visit inside this. Whoa, it's another mysterious pond. Well, okay, so there are 2 items that we can upgrade here. Again, well, actually 3 if you count empty bottles, but I don't really count them. So the first item to know to upgrade is our sword. And the guy said that he found a beauty inside the fountain Do you really call this a beauty? I don't know. This looks like some kind of dwarf dressing in drag. I don't know. That's me. But anyway, so it's the same thing. We'll drop our sword in there, and we got... Your sword is stronger. You can feel its power throbbing in your hand. Okay, so I want the next upgrade. So there's another upgrade that we can make. Our bow and arrows. Yes, I dropped this. I like an honest... You're an honest person. I like you. I will give you something important. These are the silver arrows. To give Ganon his last moment. You definitely need them. I know I don't quite have the figure of a fairy. Yeah, no kidding. Ganon's cruel power is to blame. You must defeat Ganon. These are the silver arrows you need to defeat Ganon. How... frank. So, we have our required items we need in here. Let's go warp back to the light world real quick, I think. Yeah, we need to go back to the light world. Okay, so let's get these guys out of the way. Float our way out of here. And I believe we need to make a stop at Death Mountain. Ow. Those rocks still do a full heart of damage too, even though I have the blue mail. Well, heal me up. Okay. So what I want to do again is climb to the top of the mountain. Because there was something I forgot entirely before. Oops. Oops. But we'll see if I can make a return trip to there right now. Alright, hopefully I will get pounded by a rock. Okay, I did not. Okay, so... Now, I believe one of these caves is a secret in here? I don't remember entirely. Well, we can't access it right now, but you see that piece of heart right there, right? So, I believe one of the caves that we could drop to from the top here leads to that piece of heart, though I forget which one it was. Let's jump down to this one. Ah, excellent. I've made it. Okay. Got a piece of heart. Heart level increased.
Link, it is I, Shroshla. You must somehow make your way to the top of Spectacle Rock. Blah blah blah. You're speaking from like 10 parts ago.
And over here are a bunch of fairies. If you check our fairy stock, we're already full anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's go grab that. Oops. Did I just get hit by that guy? I did. Alright. That was dumb, but let's continue on. What? Okay, grab that. Now, let's see. There's another little, not really secret, but if you explore the other side of Death Mountain, I will actually have to be right back in a bit. So, let me go over here, and I'll cut this here for a little break. But first, let's explore this little bridge. You see this bridge over here? You can't jump down here, because obviously you fall down, and falling down is bad. But you can hookshot across these little fence parts on the bridge. But you need a hookshot to access this part. Anyway, so I'm gonna go take a little break over here. See you guys in a bit. Be right back. Let's get going again. And there's another set of caves here that we can explore, but I believe none of them have any fruitful rewards for us. I think one of these caves includes a shop or some sort, but yeah, it doesn't really reward us with too much, so it's not really worth exploring, I don't think, unless I'm wrong. I'll probably do some more investigation later, because I'm only going off of memory here that, oh, whoops, yeah, so a lot of these caves are one-way dead ends, if you go access them. I believe you have to access them from above or some other route in order to get better rewards, like over here. There's a cracked wall over there, you notice, and we can't access it. So if we can access this one, then this is a shot. Not like we care. Well, you don't have anything useful for us to say. What kind of business is this? Like having a shop in the middle of nowhere on top of Death Mountain. Like, would you really expect someone to be shopping here? I'd be shocked, honestly. Oh, you stupid thing. I'm really annoyed that these things can't be destroyed whatsoever. And there's also another area over here where we can fall, which makes us fall over here. Hey, doesn't this look familiar? I don't know how that makes sense, but there you go. Regardless, if you go explore over here, we get some hearts, we get some arrows, and we get some bombs. That was so fruitful. But there's an upper floor here, so let's go take a look over there before I forget. Hey, this is familiar, doesn't it? Let's go in this cave, and there's some treasure here. Let's go use E through to blast these things. Okay. And we can access this other thing because we now have the Canis of Moria. So let's go toss this block that's off. There we go. And what treasures await us inside here? We have rupees, rupees, rupees. Why you give me rupees? I am already rich. I don't have anything to spend them on, like Twilight Princess. But that's that. So let's make our way out here again. That cave all the way to the left, there's another cave to the left. That one's also a trap, there's nothing in there. So let's make our way out. We're back in here, let's go upstairs. And hello, you stupid things. Let's hookshot these guys, because hookshot takes care of these guys in one shot. And we're over here. Now, we can drop down over here, as you can see. And if we head to the left, this leads to a very familiar area. Ow. Very familiar area. See these stakes over here? Can you count on these wooden stakes? Let's cross this bridge. And hello! Hello. Well, isn't this look familiar? There's stuff to the right of the tower here, but we couldn't access this because we didn't have the hammer before. So now we have the hammer, we can now access this part of Death Mountain. And then we can drop down to the caves below over here. Not that it really matters too much, because there's really nothing inside these caves that's worthwhile. Well, worthwhile to us, I should say. I mean, you could try, go ahead, but, you know, I'm not saying that we're gonna get much in turn of rewards. In fact, I don't even think we'll be getting too much in rewards. This is rupees! Yay, we don't need rupees. Oh, I'm getting beat up by these guys now. Whatever. And we're out over here. So that cave really didn't have anything for us to explore. Another thing to note is another black rock over here. Lift that, and we have a warp to the Dark World. This is the bottom of that area we found ourselves in when we first got to the Dark World. And in here, you notice that most of the caves are gone. There's these caves that are still here, but is there anything useful inside them? Let's go take a look. So let's go up these stairs first. I noticed that there's another route, but I'm not looking at that other route right now. And I see a hole there, so let's go in this hole. Oh, I see. So basically you have a bunch of blocks here. And so I figured that a lot of these, because of the way these blocks are set up, they're strategically placed holes that you should be using to fall down. To avoid the blocks and whatever nonsense. Now I forget if there's some actual useful reward here. Probably not, but we'll see. I believe we should be dropping in here. Alright. So we got red rupees. We got this over here. We got bombs. And I think that's it. So let's go up these stairs and see what's waiting for us upstairs. And I hit that wall like an idiot. And there you go. Okay, so we can drop down over here. We're gonna see that actually much later. But there is another secret that we should be taking. So let's go through this cave again. And oh boy, I remember seeing this. Now let's go activate the ether medallion. You saw that, right? Apparently the way these blocks are really dark or whatever, but you can light the way, quite literally, with the ether medallion. If there are torches in the room, you can also show the way by lighting the torches. But inside this room is just a bunch of forks and roads. I believe this one you can't break. Yeah, so we'll just ignore that one. In here is a fairy fountain. And in here is, I don't know, another fairy fountain. Okay, but I believe this is what we were looking for. Aha! Now, let us use the magic mirror. And we have found ourselves in a very inaccessible area over here. However, we have another piece of heart. Hooray! So let's go jump down, and whoa, we found ourselves over here. So basically now, we've made as many preparations as I can think of. There are probably a few others I've forgotten about. But this is Turtle Rock. We are now in front of Turtle Rock, the last dungeon available to us at the moment. So right now we can't climb up there. You notice that there's a Quake Medallion thing up there, and there's no way to really climb up. This tail's blocking the way, interestingly enough. So what we need to do is warp up here. And you see that there's a black rock over there. Again, you need the Titan's Mitt. And over here are a bunch of stakes, or pillars, whatever you want to call them. You gotta pound them in, but see, the thing is, you gotta pound them in order, otherwise, nothing happens. You heard that, right? That little So that's not the right order to pound them in. And every time you fail, you can just go walk in and out of the screen, so it is a bit of trial and error if you don't know what it is. And I forgot what it was entirely, but I think I can figure it out in a bit. Hold on. Well, okay, that was really fast. Ow. Anyway, so we found ourselves on top of Turtle Rock over here. And hello! We are now on top of here because we now have the stakes pounded in the right order. Now, let us use the Quake Medallion over here, and bam! Alright, so now the way to the dungeon is now open to us. We are now inside Turtle Rock. I'm not too fond of this dungeon, but if you want foreshadowing, that first pot gave us a full magic meter, and that pot gave us a bomb, which I don't recall is necessary. There's a little bit of a secret inside this dungeon as well that I want to access, but we'll see that more in the next part of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. This has been El Chotra, I'm signing off, and I will see you guys next time when we tackle Turtle Rock.